do you think about teaching and researching law? So I think you mentioned about it in academic industry where you can go another route for career option. I'm about to do that after a few years of working as a paralegal in a small firm once I confirm with that lawyer. So what do you think about teaching and researching law?
Well, I think teaching law is honorable profession because you are actually cultivating, or you're not cultivating or bringing up the future lawyers. So I would respect people who teach law. Yeah. So and I think um, to do that you need to have LLM at least. Yeah. So I think yes, if teaching is a passion, if education is a passion, if you like research, you know, please, yeah, do go ahead because
Mm-hmm.
being a lecturer, you will have a lot of opportunity to write articles, to write books. Yeah. Okay. So I hope this answer the questions.
Yeah, thanks. Let's get to the next one. This is from Hao. He said, I'm a law degree student studying at Uni at Sec A. I don't know how to pronounce it. The law degree is not exempted from CLP examination, MQA recognized. So the question is, the LPQB has just laid down a provisional recognition to my university's law course as having to sit for CLP in order to be qualified person in the Legal Profession Act. What alternatives if the Uni XZA law graduates can pass the CLP?
Yeah, I think we have mentioned that also. Like those without CLP, what could they do?
Yeah.
So they can go to non-private practice avenue. Yeah. So I think the question are quite similar.
Okay, so we get to the next. The LPQB also stated that the Uni SAA law degree will be subject to further review for 2 years by LPQB. It may lead to outcomes that the law degree is fully not recognized or recognized without having to sit for CLP. So which option of the Uni SCA law the graduates? Is it sitting for CLP straight away or wait for further decision? So what's your advice for him, Nancy? Should he go for CLP
Okay.
or just wait, probably can be excited from it?
Okay, can you see the questions again?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not too sure, when quali the legal qualifying board, when they, let's say at the end, let's assume that at the end they recognize law degree from U, UNIS SJA, from this
Yeah.
university,
Yeah.
would they also uh, make it, would this have, they call it what, retrospective effect? That means, would they consider those who already obtained the law degree in this year,
Mm-hmm.
but they only recognize, let's say, after 2 years down the road, would they consider the first batch as qualified lawyer as well, or as exempted from CLP? This is, I'm not sure. So if you ask me whether you want to wait for further decision or you want to do CLP now, um, well, I think it's quite difficult to answer
Mm-hmm.
because we don't know at the end whether this degree will be recognized. If in the event this degree will not be recognized at the end, then there is no point for you to wait. Then you should do CLP now.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do CLP now, after 2 years, and they recognize the degree and they do it, and they also recognize those degree awarded this year, um, well, I guess it's a matter of choice. For me, personally, I will go and do CLP. I will not wait. Yeah, because if I do CLP, if I can get through CLP, either they recognize the degree after 2 years or now, or after 2 years or not. Uh, it doesn't matter because if I do this CLP now, next year I can already start my privilege, so I can
Yeah.
be a step ahead from my contemporary who are waiting
Yeah.
and waiting for uncertainty. You see. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
hope this
and then again,
address
when
the
you do
question.
that, also you are learning the legal, the related experience you have by doing CLP, right? Instead of like waiting for 2 years, so what are you going to do, right, during that time?
Yeah, yeah. I guess the only dilemma that
Mm.
how may have is that you know CRP, okay lah, it's not very cheap and not very expensive, so I don't know whether that is his consideration,
Concern.
and also because of the passing rate of CRP. So, but whatever it is, for me, I would, if I am in these situations, I'll just go ahead and do my CRP. Because at the end, if I really did not get through my CLP, and at the end, if they do recognize the law degree, then I'm still okay. I'm still in the right path. What if at the end they don't recognize the law degree and you have been wasted for so many years?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Got it.
if you don't do
Start
CLP.
over again. Right? Okay, I think it's a great advice. For me, I'll do it also. I'll do CLP straight away if that's the career path I want to go. And let's go to the next question. Is submitted through this webinar, one of the first. Does AG Chamber take in fresh graduates that have not been called to the Malaysian bar? This is by Jagan.
I think so because I did come. I think if my memory serves me right, I did come across law graduates from, especially from local universities, are hired by AGs. Yeah, they did not go through privilege, they did not work in law firm before. So I think so they will take fresh lawyer, yes.
Mm-hmm. Good news for Jagan. Next, from Kavita, when it comes to general advisor or compliance, is it compulsory to have a CLP? And in Malaysia, I never see any junior positions available as I'm keen on going into corporate side as a legal advisor or contract drafting, but I'm not qualified to sit for CLP. Any suggestion on what I can do? This is by Kavita.
Yeah, I think this question is quite similar to the previous questions. Um, okay, I just want to say it in a very short manner that if you choose to work in non-law firm, the law doesn't require you to have CLP, but in reality, employers from companies would prefer you to have to work in law firm before.
Mm-hmm.
So